I think the holidays can be a difficult time for anyone, young, old, especially in this time where people feel very polarized, that people on one side and other people on the other side. Family gatherings is one of the hardest spaces for us to feel like we can connect without being re-traumatized. So the first thing I want to say is when you go into these spaces with your family members, prioritize what's most important to you. What do you want to talk about? What is something that you hope that someone else can grow through so that they can understand your experience? And again, grow through, because the thing is that we all started a space where we are seed, and the seed needs to be watered with our words and our emotions. And so understand what's the priority for you. Secondly, then listen empathetically. I think a lot of times we go into our families wanting to tell them our side. You're wrong, listen to me. Everything is what you're saying is wrong, and that's not how a conversation of growth happens. When you listen empathetically, you refrain from judgment or accusing other people, and you allow them to express why they have the belief they have, and then use that to tell them how those type of beliefs affect you emotionally. That way it's back on me. It's not saying you're wrong, it's saying those things hurt me. And I think at a granular level, we all understand those emotions. If we're in a space of where people are polarized on two sides, how about we come up with new solutions and think about what are the other things? So in that conversation, when you're with someone who supports the NRA or feels like their rights of taking their guns away is being threatened, telling them that their guns are wrong, they're gonna shut off immediately. Why not say, hey, if you can responsibly keep your guns, then I support you. But how about there is some type of, can you acknowledge that the bullets should not be given to people just willy-nilly? That individuals should have these bullets and be used and responsible, and maybe that's a way that we're able to walk around this conversation, a way to support them. Because at the end of the day, if a young person or someone older who has some type of mental illness or is feeling irrational, is feeling triggered, and is wanting to use a gun to hurt someone. If I have a gun, the most I can do if there's no bullets is throw it at you, and it'll be like, oh, you just hit me with a gun. But if there's a bullet in there, now that's what's going to kill me. So how about switching the conversation and say, keep your guns, be responsible with it, but can we both agree that certain people should not have these bullets in their hands? I think what's important about that is just really finding ways to switch the conversation. If everyone is talking about left and right, red and blue, then what's the middle ground that we can all see, so that way I can say that I respect and I can hear you, but you can also understand and respect and see me, and I think that's key. And it takes a little creativity, or it takes for you just to think a little bit outside the box sometimes.